So cool.
Oh, hold
Anyway,
on. Yes.
I will yes, this is so cool. I recorded this little video just for fun this afternoon and posted it on some social media channels, and it got a lot of reactions because I shared this really cool invisible paper. So in this video, I want to show you how I actually did create this invisible paper, and we'll do it again. So I'm going to play that video that I recorded just to get a sense of what actually happened, and then we'll jump right into the tutorial. Okay, Jan, from the past, let's rewind and start this again. All right, so I just got this invisible paper that I saw on Amazon. It was only $5, so I thought, let me order it and see what it will do. And just look at this. It's right, you can see it, but you can't. It's kind of invisible. And look what happens if I put it in front of my face. Ah, I'm gone. This is so cool. Oh my god. Whoop. Still here, just hiding behind the invisible paper. Isn't that wild? So cool. Anyway, I will share the link if anybody's interested in getting that. But what can I do with this? Like making X-ray? I don't know. How would you use this? Let me know in the comments. Bye. So, Jan from the future again, from the real-time present, as I'm streaming this live to YouTube. If you're watching, let me know in the comments. Usually what I do is I create these meaningful, memorable, transformational experiences for people, and I also train facilitators on how to do that. And every once in a while, I'm like, well, how can I make this virtual thing a little bit more interesting and make people wake up, like not just being on Zoom the whole day and talking to people. So I just started experimenting with things, and this invisible paper was one of the things that kind of just landed on my desk today. So I'll show you exactly how I did this, and hopefully you can recreate it, but please let me know, like, how we're actually going to use this. What's the thing that we're going to use this for? I still have to figure that part out. Right now I was just excited that I found something fun to play around with. And by the way, first of all, this invisible paper, all it is this. It's a green paper binder that I got on Amazon, and I still had lying around because I just sent something off in the mail that was important enough to put into a binder. And they came in all these different colors, and green was one of them, and it was lying on my desk. I'm like, green screen, I can do something with a green screen with this. So this is all that I used, and I will show you now how I actually put this together. And the software I've been using is called Ecamm Live. So let me pull up real quickly something on my screen so you can see what I am seeing. This is not as rehearsed as I was hoping, but we will make it work. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Live demo mode. There we go. Now you should be seeing what I'm seeing. This is kind of the Ecamm Live view of the app. It's a live streaming, broadcasting app where you can do lots of fun things, and I have a whole blog post where I explain how I use it in my facilitation. But today we're going to talk about how to use this green screen setting to make this disappear. And it might even work in a way with Zoom's green screen, but I'm not sure. I know that anytime I use a green screen and I use it through Ecamm, I have a few more settings, and it looks way better than using Zoom's virtual background green screen setting. So you see on the top right over here, I have some settings, one that says green screen, and once I turn this on, you can actually notice it a little bit with the stickers for my son up there. It actually thinks that those leopards, I actually don't know, jaguars are green and not yellow, so they kind of disappear. And I'll show you the card again. If I click this, it actually disappears. But what I did is I selected a specific backdrop, because there's a couple of different backdrops that Ecamm already has. So if I selected the beach, which you can see up there, now we would have a beach. The fun thing is you can add videos, you can add images as your green screen background. And of course, the way you usually would use this is you would have a big green screen behind you, big piece of paper, and you can sit in front of it and then put yourself into different backgrounds, in front of different backgrounds, the same way you would do with virtual backgrounds in Zoom. So I assume this is nothing new for most of you, but it is really cool playing around with this. And what I then did is I actually took a picture of my own office without me in the picture. So basically I did like this until I was all the way out with my chair, and I hope you can still hear me. And then I would take a screenshot, come back over here, go to Ecamm, select backdrop, and use my empty office. And now wherever there's a green screen, it will actually take the background that I took a photo of. And you might have realized this in the video earlier. There's one thing where it went wrong. As you can see here, I actually moved my microphone, and you can still see the other microphone in the green screen, right? Like if I moved this pillow in the back there, you probably would notice that this doesn't work anymore, right? So also the lighting had to be almost exactly the same. So now that I took this picture at this time of the day with the light coming in the window and it being super overcast, I could probably not use the same trick as quickly, let's say tomorrow or tonight when there's no daylight coming in. So make sure when you take the picture, it's about the same time and the same look, same lighting as when you actually want to use it. So that's basically it. But there's some other cool things that I started experimenting with that could be a ton of fun, depending on what backdrop you choose. Oh, hold on, that's not what I wanted to click. So one other one is I have a picture of my background, but more blurred. Doesn't align so much, but that could be an interesting effect. I could even go and use this first one that I took, and then there's this setting that says blur background. And I could say, ooh, what if I want to blur whatever is behind this? So that's kind of cool too. So this has now become like a little blurring filter. If I wanted to blur something out, I could just hold this green piece of paper in front of it. And then you probably saw there's also an option to go transparent. And what this does is, and the reason why it's red is because I have a red overlay on right here. So right now, this is basically creating a hole in my video that I am playing, and anything that is behind the video in Ecamm will show up. So in this case, I have like a red background. I could put a blue background. I could put other things in the back here, and now I could do a fun little trick where I'm switching the color of this in a pinch, like this. Oh, now it's red, now it's blue, and I'm just clicking on and off this little background. So you can see there's a lot of fun to be had with green paper folders and green screen settings. I'll share one more thing that I was experimenting with, and I think I need to quickly find where that is. So give me 1 second. Because I think I moved that picture in a different spot. If you have any questions about this and you're watching right now or the replay, let me know in the comments. I'd love to answer those for you. as I am, just grabbing. Actually, let's do it again. Let's make a new one. Let's make a new one. So what I did was I basically just leaned in and took a screenshot of myself. So let's do that right now. Get my keys on the keyboard. All right, screenshot is taken. Now let me grab that picture that I just took and put that as my virtual background. So now, make sure that it's not transparent again. You should see the picture that I just took of myself. And if I was a little bit closer, right? Could be an interesting effect. Need to line it up, and then we could do some other fun things with it. Again, I have no idea how I'm actually going to use this. I just played around with it and thought this would make a fun little video, and it definitely got some attention. And I wanted to reveal the secret behind it. So thanks for staying here. Thanks for watching. If you are interested in more videos about how to use Zoom, how to use Ecamm in a way that actually creates more meaningful and engaging experiences, and not just fun stuff like this, then I highly recommend you subscribe. I actually just checked my stats today, and over 90% of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed, and I'm so close to getting to 1,000 subscribers, which was my goal for this year, and it's not even the the end of June yet. So please subscribe, and I am looking forward to see you very soon. Bye.